Have you ever wondered why your job application gets denied, even though you have a banging ass resume, you have experience, you usually get jobs, but now you're starting to get denied? Well, we're going to talk about that in this episode, and I'll show you how to check the correct credit bureaus for your employment background. Don't let the credit hurdles get in your way of getting the best job for you. Now, again, this is Tamiya Robles. I am a credit repair specialist, credit repair expert. I am the owner of Fix My Credit Now, E50.com, host of podcast Coast to Coast Credit. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to go into a topic that it's a touchy subject for some, I get it, but it's a reality for most people, especially if you are not an entrepreneur and you are in that 9 to 5 world. So, as someone who is passionate about how to get through the credit process, I'm also equally excited to share insights on how to avoid your job application to of being rejected because of your history. Now, let me make myself perfectly clear. Let's be claro up in here. Getting rid of negatives, getting rid of false information, getting rid of anything that will stand in your way of applying for a job from a credit perspective, from a background check perspective. In all actuality, as you know, you have to have the right credentials for the job that you're applying for. So I just want to make that abundantly clear. So the first thing that you want to do, and what I say on a regular basis, is you want to check your credit report with the 3B. I say that because that is the most common, those are the most common credit reports and the credit bureaus that are checked through with anybody, with any company, with any organization. They're going to always check your Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. I've shown you that in a couple of my videos before. Even if you're applying for rent, they're going to check the 3Bs. Credit card, 3Bs. So your employer is also going to check the main three. So you want to pull your credit report and you want to see what your personal information looks like. Go on my website, fixmycreditnow850.com. You can get a free dispute letter for your personal information. Now, even though I say it's a dispute letter, it's not really you disputing anything. You're just correcting the bureaus and letting them know, hey, this is the correct information. This is the correct spelling of my name, address, and also employer. So you want to include employer. You do not want to have a whole bunch of employers reporting on your credit report. So that is why you need to send this letter out. What I would recommend you do, since this is not an actual dispute, send that letter as many times as possible until they correct it. Time is of the essence. You don't have to send a letter for personal information and wait the 30 days. You don't have to do that. You could just send it every day, every other day, once a week until it works. You can also give them a call and let them know over the phone, hey, you have my information wrong. I need you to remove this. What has always been most effective, though, are writing letters. But if calling works, excellent, go ahead and do so. The next thing you want to do is you want to check all the other credit bureaus that specialize in employment background checks. So what you want to do is you want to get on the CFPB, and there's over 60 credit bureaus, or 63. You want to filter them out. So you're going to go here, search company by name or filter by market area. We're going to do this category. We're going to click category and employment screening. When you click that, you want to hit apply. Make sure you are hitting apply, dear God. I have made the mistake swearing I hit reply and then nothing happened. I'm like, oh, this website is off. But nope, it was me. So as you can see, out of the 63 credit bureaus, there are 24 that specify or specialize. I keep saying specialize. That specialize in employment background checks. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know there were 24. That's a lot. I knew at least several of them, a handful, but not 24. Experian Verify, somewhat I'm familiar with that. I've definitely heard of this company, never heard of that company at all. You Confirm, I might have heard of that one before. Backgroundchecks.com, yes, definitely heard of them before. ADP screening and selection. Yes, definitely, definitely. The work number is a biggie, y'all. Work number is a biggie. I would freeze them. I'm sorry, like I don't play games with the work number, but freeze them out if you can. Higher right. I'm not sure if I remember. IntelliCorp sounds familiar. Check R. Let me see. And the reason why I'm saying the ones I'm familiar with, in case you want to just apply or pull your credit report from the ones I'm familiar with, but you may know of others and just go ahead and apply. If you want to pull from all 24 to see what they're all saying, go for it. Just be careful of wasted time. That's all I have to say. But for sure, let me show you. Experian Verify would definitely do that. This company right here, Universal Background Screening, backgroundchecks.com, preemployment.com or preemploy.com. I've never heard of them before, but uh, it doesn't hurt to check. ADP for sure, for sure, for sure, and definitely the work number. I will play no games with these two, but definitely go pull your credit report from that company. Now let's just click on one of these here. Let's try not ADP. We tried ADP before, and it was all over the place. ADP handles so much that their website can be a bit confusing. But just stay focused, y'all. Stay focused, stay strong. Now, when you go to the work number under the CFPB, it gives you a little summary. It says it provides employment and income information. It includes data collected from employers and large private sector payroll processors. The work number provides this information to employers. It also provides this information to government agency clients to determine, for example, an applicant's eligibility for public assistance programs or, say, to inform child support collections and enforcement. Equifax Workforce Solutions, also known as Talks Corporation, operates the work number. Talks is owned, a wholly owned subsidiary of Equifax. Good to know. So you want to click on the website, go to the work number. It will take a few seconds to get there. You just want to pull your credit report. So be focused, stay focused. Be careful of being distracted from all this other stuff. But if you do want to check out the website, by all means, go ahead and check it. So, as usual, you want to go here and you want to pull your credit report. You can pull it, you get a free report every month. I'm sorry, not every month, every 12 months, every year. Okay. So pull it and see exactly what it is that they are showing under the workforce number. Telecheck, Equifax, yeah, all of these, they're all interconnected. So that is something you want to do. So I'm not going to go through each and every one. Feel free to do that if you like. Again, the more you pull, the more bureaus you pull, if you're going to pull all 24, and you want to dispute with all 24 of them, yes, it can be a little pricey. Yes, this can be time consuming. You want to be effective and you don't want to put too much unnecessary work in. So just be careful of that. All right. Now, once you have pulled your report, you want to review it, check for any negative information, any inaccurate information, anything that's violating your rights under the CFPB. You want to check for any of that. If you see any sort of negatives, if you see wrong information reporting, then you want to file a dispute. You want to start disputing with them just like you would the 3Bs. It's no different. It is absolutely no different. If anything, in my personal opinion, disputing with the other credit bureaus outside of the 3Bs are much easier to do. It's just flexible. It's just cut and dry. It's either they delete it or they don't, right? It's no back and forth like the 3Bs do. Some of them just to be a headache after a while. Whole bunch of mail and paperwork and all that. I don't get that much of an issue. And I think it's just because most consumers don't know they exist. So they don't need to. That's just my opinion. But the 3Bs, yeah, they're always going to give you a hard time. So keep that in mind. So once you dispute with them, and you get the negatives off, then you want to move forward and go apply for some of these jobs. Now, once the old employers and inaccurate and negative information have been removed and you apply, you can now apply with confidence. Okay. Be sure, again, as a quick recap, when you pull your credit reports, especially with the 3Bs, get those extra old ass employers off. You don't want to look like you can't keep a job, man. You don't want to have like 10, 15 employers showing up on your credit report. And also a little side note, that also affects you getting approved for credit cards, because if your credit score is good and your profile is decent, but it's showing you have all these jobs, you don't look like you're stable enough to even have a job, much less keep up with your credit. So, just a little side note. Now, hopefully, these episodes helped you get approved for your credit, get you the credit that you deserve first time around. First time around, people. Like I said in the first one, we want to hear more yeses and your approves and a lot less, oh, I'm sorry, after further review. Let's get out of that. Let's get approved for shit. Let's get it popping 2024 and beyond. Okay. This credit industry is changing. You won't be able to fix your credit at all very, very soon. So get this done yesterday. And if you are not a DIYer and you want us to fix your credit, by all means, get on my website, fixmycreditnail850.com. Check out the link below for a free consultation, 30 minutes. I do talk to y'all a little longer than that. I understand some of y'all just full of shit. It's all good. But anyway, and if you need a plan, if you need to help structure a plan, definitely schedule a consultation with me, 30 minutes. Please do not hit me up if you just want to see if I'm real. Please don't hit me up if you want to know the intricacies of my business and how I work detail by detail, step by step. If you want some training on how to create your own business and how to even have your own credit repair business, then let me know. I had somebody recently just sign up with me. He just sounded sus. He's probably listening right now. Yes, you, sir. You sound sus as hell. Anywho, follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm on the airways now, waiting for Apple, but I'm on iHeart. I'm also on Spotify. All of that is in the description as well. I am on Facebook, First Time Credit and Home Buyers Plug. Please feel free to join. There are a ton of knowledgeable professionals in that industry on there. I have close to I'm approaching 1,700 members. So definitely join. And if you are in the industry as a real estate agent, a lender, what have you, hop on, advertise, get some clients. People love that education. But in the meantime, y'all, I'm going to let you guys go. I wish you the best of luck in your credit journey. Bye bye.